Many of you know that the Lycian tradition places the elements in different quadrants than other traditions. I will now explain why. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a field. As you look around you, you can see the horizon in every direction. As you stand there throughout the day, you notice that the east is the place of birth, because this is where the sun and moon are born each day. Both of these come into your field of consciousness by rising from the east. You also notice the place of death is the west, because this is where the sun and moon die and go into the underworld at the end of their journey across the sky. Living in the northern hemisphere, the sun on its journey goes from the east to the south, then to the west. So the place of greatest light is in the south, where the sun is at its highest point. Because of the path the sun takes, it makes the place of darkness the north, because the north side of any tree or building will always be shaded as the sun moves from east to south to west each day. The four elements also have relationship to one another. This relationship is based on the qualities each element possesses. The qualities being hot, cold, dry, and moist. Fire is hot and dry. Air is hot and moist. Water is moist and cold. Earth is cold and dry. When these qualities are placed on a circle, cold is on the opposite side of hot, and dry is on the opposite side of moist. Alchemical drawings place the elements in relationship to one another in this manner. The elements associated with the signs and seasons used to fit this logical wheel. However, Claudius Ptolemy arbitrarily changed the assignment of the elements to the signs in the zodiac between 120 and 150 CE in order to regularize them. Before that time, the images of the signs fit the elements, and the elements were grouped according to the season. Aquarius, the water bearer, was linked with water. Capricorn, the sea monster, also with water. Pisces, the fish, obviously water. All of these being winter signs, winter therefore was associated with the element of water, which is cold and wet. Its opposite is fire, which is hot and dry. We've seen, using simple common sense, that the winter signs are associated with water. On the other side of the year is the summer season, which is hot and dry, and so associated with fire. Notice the signs of summer. Cancer represents the sun moving sideways at the solstice. Leo, the lion, looks like the sun, and Virgo, the goddess of the corn, dried by the sun and ready for harvest at this time of year. All of these related to heat and fire. Now we come to the zodiacal signs of air. Osiris's heart. Osiris was the name given to a deceased person by the Egyptians, is weighed against the weight of a feather. This on the scales of Libra. Scorpio is also represented by an eagle. Sagittarius is an archer shooting an arrow into the sky. To review, a feather on the scales, feathers on the eagle, and feathers on the fletching of the arrow. The signs of fall all associated with air. The zodiacal signs of earth are very simple. The ram and the bull are both animals that bow their head to the ground and then kick up dirt before charging. Gemini, the twins, are gods of the earth, as opposed to those gods that dwell in the heavens. There it is. It's the system as a whole that I will tell you about next, and how all the parts make that integrated whole. Looking at the zodiac, we can see the signs of winter associated with water are opposite the summer signs associated with fire. And the signs of fall associated with air are opposite the signs of spring associated with earth. The qualities of the elements are now in harmony. Dry between spring and summer, hot between summer and fall, moist between fall and winter, and cold between winter and spring. Assigning the elements to compass directions is now easy. Cold and wet comes from the north during winter, water. The hottest direction is the south during summer, fire. Growth and birth happen at spring, and the sun and moon are born in the east from Mother Earth, and death happens in the fall, and the west, air. There is one last interesting coincidence. The handle of the Big Dipper is like a clock hand, in that it goes all the way around a circle in 1 year. The part that is interesting is that it points east during the spring, south during the summer, west during the fall, and north during the winter. So that is the basic rationale for the Lycian assignment of elements to various compass directions. It is based on the seasons, the images of the zodiac, and common sense.